Hello Sagittarius, this is your reading for April the 4th until the 10th, 2025. It's going to be general, so please take what resonates and let the rest go. Let's welcome in the high frequency archangels, ascended masters, light beings, spirit guides, and of course our higher selves to assist with this reading. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what's going to jump out here for the center of your reading. Or flip or jump or whatever's going to happen. Okay, so, all right, there we go. We have one for the center. We'll grab another one. Wow, Hanged Man. This is nice. Maybe you're surrendering into something. Maybe you're surrendering, just enjoying the higher frequency, eclipse energies, or maybe there's a new idea that's coming in. Maybe there's a challenge that you're being faced with here, Sagittarius, and you are just kind of in an acceptance phase of, well, if this is going to happen, it's going to happen, okay? And maybe you're learning from this challenge, or this Ten of Cups has just flipped too. So I think, emotional fulfillment is what you're looking for. The Ten of Cups also just appeared for Leo, so at the center as well. Interesting. So emotional fulfillment, spiritual, emotional, creative, this could be some form of creative fulfillment that you are contemplating or meditating on or about. Let's have a look. We will look at these cards in a moment. You have the King of Wands, Justice, the Emperor, so some powerful major arcana, as well as the Hanged Man there. Six of Cups, Seven of Swords, Eight of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. And you also have the Page of Swords here. So I'm just going to pause for a moment. Yeah, Sagittarius, so it's looking like this is driving the reading, which is the Justice card, and that is like, I think you are going through a process at the moment of really sorting out what's true for you and what isn't true, okay, your personal truth here. And you're also working on your balance here, maybe work-life balance, balancing your hobbies and your interests, but I think also to do with the mind and the body here and the emotions. I think you are trying to balance your attention on looking after your physical health as well as your emotional well-being, and also, taking care of practical things as well. I think you're looking to just, all round just come into better balance here, but in a way that's going to support your spiritual and your soul alignment here, Sagittarius. Just recently, this is the King of Wands, and empowered, you're feeling passionate, and you are also dedicating yourself. You could be feeling ambitious here. I mean, we also have the Emperor, which is sort of what's happening at the moment here, Sagittarius. Maybe you have been powering up, and maybe you're creating a new life for yourself. Maybe you have received a job promotion, and maybe this has thrown things into a new perspective for you. Maybe you are, you have a more responsible job role possibly, and maybe it's also brought into stark relief that you are really going to have to, pay attention to mind, body, spirit here, and to really look after yourself, because sometimes they say, with great responsibility comes. With great power comes great responsibility, okay? But it's also with great responsibility also comes, we're being responsible for people outside of us. We also need to be more responsible for our own well-being. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to be effective in this role, because, if you neglect yourself and, end up doing a lot of unhealthy things and all the rest of it, the quality of the leadership that you're going to be able to provide is not going to be as good, okay? Which I think you've already worked this out here, Sagittarius, okay? Emperor is fire as well, a lot of fire, a lot of red robes here, Sagittarius, so you're really feeling inspired at the moment, and you are kind of blazing forward here. And in the near future, I think you're going to be learning some new things. Maybe you're going to be upskilling, getting curious, or maybe you're even going to be, revisiting some things that you like to do, e.g. the things that you like to do when you were a child even. So there could be a hobby that you're going to revisit here, or there might be a person that you are going to reconnect with from your past, or maybe you've reconnected with them right now, okay? External influences, Seven of Swords, So maybe things are in flux and changing around you a lot, and maybe there's some, you know, beliefs and values that are changing. Maybe the people around you are changing. You know, this could be a high-paced work environment, or maybe you're working with a lot of people, and there's a lot of information, and maybe you are also still, because you're in this process of working out what's true for you, or aligning with your personal truth more. Okay, and so you're starting to be selective here of what you're paying attention to, and what you're sort of just going, well, I don't need to give my time and attention to that as such. So maybe you're being more judicious and more economical with your time and your energy, and also your thoughts and where you're placing them, okay, and your consciousness here. That could be what's happening for you there as well, Sagittarius. In your hopes, I think you are wanting to move towards something that's more fulfilling, and maybe this job role is fulfilling, or it could be that, you know, maybe this is something that you've been asked to do, that you've been asked to sort of step up, but maybe it's practically it's kind of good, but, you know, maybe emotionally you're looking to, you know, move. Maybe this is to do with your relationships outside of work. And here we have, you know, the Ace of Swords, which is getting even more clarity, having some insight and higher consciousness here. So I feel like this is kind of like an up-leveling. You're moving towards a more emotional fulfillment here, Sagittarius. On the bottom of the deck, oh, we have the Sun. That's awesome. So that's also your inner child, okay? High frequency, feeling confident. I think maybe you've been doing some mind-body practices here, Sagittarius, that's really helped you to kind of feel confident. Maybe you are just basically being a leader in that. Okay, maybe this is something spiritual and fulfilling for you, that you are leading others through, and it's helping you to feel really aligned, like source connected as well. And it's been great for activating your inner child. Let's do some clarifying. I think we will... I would like to clarify the Emperor. Let's do that. Okay, the Empress has just popped out. So here we have, you know, the abundance, the Empress and the Emperor. Okay, so masculine and feminine. So this could be a nice role or a nice activity for you, or even a, you know, a job or a career, you know, or an interest that you're turning into a career here, Sagittarius, that is going to be a nice blend of your femininity and your masculine, your divine masculine and divine feminine aspects could be coming on board here. So, because sometimes the Emperor can talk about being a bit too fixed or over analytical and not emotional enough, but you just have the Empress there in support of that. So, you know, I feel that you are already activating both of those energies, and in that case the Emperor is talking about your empowerment, upliftment and your up-leveling. Okay, let's clarify the Eight of Cups. Thanks, Spirit. These, goodness. Let's clarify the Eight of Cups. All right, Seer's Tarot. Well, I'm going to grab the one that's face... Oh, there's two cards face down. Let's take the top one. We have the Page of Pentacles, yeah. So I think you're moving to something new here. And it could be like a new job role, maybe a new location, a new activity, a new hobby, a new way of being, or maybe, yeah, a new health and well-being regime. Okay. Yeah, this person is balancing here. Pentacles, the cylinder is sort of a symbol of the soul as well, and it can also sort of talk about this, the embodiment of the soul. So maybe you're kind of going to be working towards even another level of soul growth here. But I mean, Hangman, that's, you know, that's very enlightening there for you, Sagittarius, and I think whatever you've been doing recently has sort of provided you with, you know, it's been very enlightening for you. Okay. Let's see. Six of Cups we're going to clarify. I'm going to grab you an Oracle card as well. And we might grab something from the Foxfire Oracle for you. Six of Cups. Okay, so we had one flip there. Well, let's just go to the top one. The Ten of Swords. And we have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Cups clarified by the Six of Pentacles. So this is talking about balancing, harmonization, as is this. And the Ten of Swords is like, you know, something was wrapping up or coming to an end here. Okay. Maybe that's sort of what prompted you to move into this energy here. There could have been something that finished up and sort of sparked a new direction for you here, Sagittarius, possibly. Okay, Page of Swords, and then we'll, okay, just slid off the top there. Three of Swords, yeah, so if you're going through some healing, you know, maybe you're kind of getting clear on what that is. And yeah, I mean, I don't think it's anything major. This kind of looks a bit major, but it doesn't look like from this reading that it's anything major. There could just be some deeper seated fine-tuning of, you know, some inner child energies or something from your childhood or conditioning that you are kind of fine-tuning in the way of whatever's not serving you, you're releasing so that you can step into this confidence here, okay? And also into your Ace of Swords. We're going to grab the Foxfire Oracle here. A nice message from the Arcturians for you for today. This is quite transformative. This is the Kitsune Oracle. So it's sort of about the fox beings that shapeshift. You know, human fox beings. I don't know that much about it, but that's all I can gather at this minute from the book there. Let's grab a card here for you, Sagittarius. Rituals and offerings. Nice. I'm just going to find this in the book. Pause for a second. Okay, Sagittarius, here we go. There is a time to work alone and a time to join and raise power with others. This is that time, dear one. It is time to make a pilgrimage with like-minded others to a sacred place with a goal. This place could be near or far, but it must be to a place which holds the enchantments of the in-between. You must step beyond the everyday and become a part of the powers of the other world for a time, in order to bring more of that magic through to the everyday world in which you reside. And this could be exactly what you're doing here with your Hanged Man. I think what you're doing here, Sagittarius, is you could even be meditating on higher frequencies right here. And maybe you're really tuning into your higher self, into this other world type of energy. You know, and it could be your, you know, literally your fifth dimensional self, your sixth dimensional self, or beyond, okay? Maybe you're really tuning into that. This is kind of exciting. Okay. So, yeah, in order to bring more of that magic through to the everyday world in which you reside. When you do this, be it alone or with others, you will be returning the light to the world, reminding others of the power of hope and restoring a sense of the sacred to your own self. Sorry, I'm just going to pop in there also. This is what the Ace of Swords is talking about, okay? Higher consciousness, okay? It is time to bring the light back to the world and to offer it up for others to make use of, however they wish. It is time for you to undertake this pilgrimage and to step away from the structure of the everyday, from all the things that seem to define us, and become what divines us, what makes us closer again to our true spirit. Light a candle, go to a temple, visit a grove, a sacred pool, a quiet place where the divine whispers through the trees, and with grace, humility, and awareness, make your offering to the great spirits all about us. When you do this, the borders and the barriers between the world of magic and the ordinary world will thin until they vanish, and in one beautiful expanse of time, all will be one. All will be beautiful, and all will be as it truly is, once again. Let there be listening and reverence and quietness in your footsteps. Let your sense of self fall away. Let the other world speak to you, so that you become one again, part of the light of the world, and ease the suffering of all of those who have fallen into the traps of lost hope, denial of spirit, and forgotten wisdom. Bring it back, bright soul, with the simple ritual you now will make. And when you do this, the Kitsune will be with you, invisible as air, as present as the scent of flowers, as real as the blessed earth herself. And yeah, this idea of the sacred here, Sagittarius. This is very, like we've mentioned, you've kind of entered this, or you've tapped into this kind of enlightened state here, okay? And I think it's feeling really sacred to you as well. And I think maybe you're simply honouring, I think you could be going through a process of, you know, honouring where you've been and where you've come, including your childhood here. And I think you are coming to terms with that, even though there's, you know, things are shifting and changing, the energies are moving around. And you are moving towards doing this more often. Okay, you're coming into your alignment here. And this is like rituals and offerings. So maybe this could be a call for you to, you know, do some sacred practice. And you could be, you know, maybe this is what's empowering you here too. You know, maybe you're tapping into source here and sort of receiving, you know, direct downloads and empowerment. This is such a source connection card. Okay, the sun. Really awesome, Sagittarius. I think we might wrap it up there. I hope that's been helpful. I look forward to our next reading. In the meantime, have a great day, a great week, and I'll see you again soon.